Balam was known for making horror films, and he carried himself like a man who had seen too many shadows to be surprised by anything. Then Lava returned from Dubai and urged him to work harder and make bigger movies. The stories of the city stirred Balam's ambition. He had enough money in his pocket, took his old Hasselblad 3/4 and Yashica half cameras, and flew to Dubai with the confidence of a director arriving at a new set. At immigration, a stern officer in a keffiyeh studied Balam's green passport and spoke in words he could not understand. The welcome felt colder than he had imagined. Outside, he climbed into a taxi driven by Jamal, a Pakistani who asked what brought him to the city. Balam explained that he was a film director and wanted to go to a studio. Jamal gave him a long look and asked if he had heard of Shoot Slow near the airport. Balam said he would go anywhere that might lead to work. Jamal then spoke carefully, as if sharing an old truth. If you are Indian, he said, many will welcome you. If you are Pakistani, some will call you miskeen, meaning beggar. Balam laughed at first, thinking it was a bitter joke, but Jamal continued with the tired voice of someone who had repeated the same explanation many times. Balam had always believed that Pakistanis in the Gulf were mostly prosperous, running businesses, and enjoying the city they helped build. Jamal shook his head and told him there were many different lives in Dubai, some comfortable, some temporary, some struggling under the weight of visas and deadlines. He himself was living on borrowed time, waiting for the day his visa would expire and wondering what would come next. The city outside the taxi windows looked polished and powerful, but Balam's mind grew uneasy. He began to remember older stories of Pakistanis helping shape the desert economy, of the Shalimar Hotel once being Pakistani.